Hey folks, welcome back to Coco Rare Coins and Currency. As always, hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So today's video is about set collecting. What is set collecting? Well, it's pretty obvious. The U.S. Mint has produced lots of different coins over the years. Roosevelt dimes, Washington quarters, Kennedy halves, you name it. Okay, so set collecting is somebody who goes out and they attempt to complete the complete set of that coin, year, and mint mark. Okay, so my personal favorite coin of all time is the Morgan dollar. Do I have a Morgan dollar typeset? I do not. And here's why. You can buy Morgan dollars in common circulated condition for bunches of different years and bunches of different mint marks for $30 to $50 a piece. But while you're attempting to gather that set of Morgan dollars, here's what you're going to run into. You're going to run into the problem of the 1893S. So the 1893S Morgan dollar, they only minted 100,000 of those. Okay. Even in your super, super low grades, those are $2,000 coins. You're not going to touch one for under $2,000. So now the cost to assemble that set collection shot to the moon. All right. Another example, the George Washington quarter. All right. Very common coin, very collectible. You're going to run into problems here. 1932D, 1932S, limited production. They only made less than 500,000 of the 32S and D Washington quarters. Even in low grades, you're not going to touch one of these things for under 150 bucks. So that caused your Washington quarter set collection to go way up in what it's going to cost you to assemble it. All right. Super, super common coin to collect is obviously the Lincoln penny. All right. The vast majority of Lincoln pennies can be had in common circulating condition for $1, $2, $3 a piece, whatever. But there's a problem. The problem is the 1909 SVDB. That coin, the 1909 SVDB, even in poor grades, you're not touching one for under $750. So your cost to assemble a Lincoln set collection, if you're going to include that coin, which you're going to have to, went way up. But the best U.S. set collection to assemble that does not have rare dates and super valuable coins is going to be your Jefferson Nickel. So Thomas Jefferson was the third president of the United States. He came from my home state of Virginia. Thomas Jefferson was out of Charlottesville, Virginia. So got a couple of coins here. This is my Jefferson Nickel set. So these folders, big fan of these. These are put up by Whitman.com. So they've got a couple of folders of these. So this is your 1938 to 1961 set. So if we open this up, remember when you buy these folders set, they're empty. You have to fill the coins in. Just heads up to Whitman, folks. Okay, so Whitman folder 1938 to 1961. So what we do is once we open this up, so what we're going to have here, and this is a pretty cool thing about the Whitman folders, is that they show you the date and the mint marks, but they also show you the number of produced in that year. So right here, you see a bunch of the silver, what they call war nickels. So these were 35% silver due to the issues with conserving nickel during World War II. As we go over to the next page, these are 1944s, etc. And over on the final page, we have over on your final page, we have going all the way up to 1961. So that is book one, all right? And then they have book two, which comprises 1962 to 1965. I'm sorry, 1962 to 1995 varieties. So these are all of your 1962 to 95 varieties right here. Okay. Again, these are all common circulated coins. None of these are, low mintage, rare, anything of that nature. Okay. And then over on their final book, starting in 1996, and my personal collection stops at about 2015. The updated Whitman folders do go past that, obviously. So these are all of your current, okay, up to 2015. So here we go, folks. Your Jefferson Nickel collection from 1938 to present. There are no key dates. There are no super rare varieties. These coins can probably 30–40% of them can be pulled out of general circulation pocket change. The rest you can pick up for 50-cent, $1 a piece. So the Jefferson Nickel is a very, very affordable way to go about completing your very first set collection. So folks, if you got something from the video, I appreciate it. Please click the like and subscribe button down below. It helps me out. Look forward to talking to y'all soon. Thank you now. Good evening.